By President Uhuru Kenyatta, ODM leader Raila Odinga and Wiper's Kalonzo Musyoka at KICC, the coalition is set to officially launch the party, the Azimio Party. The presidential vehicle that will be used by Raila Odinga, who is the Azimio candidate. Let's cross over live to the party launch.
To call upon Senator Enoch Wambua of Wiper to say a few words. Senator Wambua will then call upon my sister Shakil Abdallah of Wiper to make a few comments, and after that I'll ask Mr. Kioni of Jubilee to make a few comments, and then Mr. Edwin Sifuna, and then we shall perhaps close there unless there's a burning desire for other folks to say something. Senator Wambua. I'm sorry, and Kanwe as well. I forgot to mention my brother here, Nick Salat, is going to say something. Yes. And I think he's a Kidole. Please, Senator Wambua.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Professor Makau Mutoa, and the leaders here present, members of the fourth estate, of which I'm also a member. I will say two or three things in the interest of time. One, and our Secretary General for the Wiper Democratic Movement Kenya will be making this clearer because she speaks for and on behalf of the party. But I want to say that our presence here is in itself a statement that Wiper is firmly on the table with colleagues in the Azimio la Umoja-One Kenya, a coalition political party. Make no mistake about this. I want all of us to understand that it has been really and indeed a long journey. Serious talks, heavy lifting, and we are now at a place that all of us are comfortable signing, appending our signatures to a document that forms the coalition party called Azimio la Umoja-One Kenya coalition political party. Secondly, from tomorrow, the country will bear witness to our principles, working together, campaigning together in every part of this country. And that again will attest to our resolve to work together and form the next government on the 9th of August. I know my brother, my colleague Kosing from West Pokot will be probably hosting us tomorrow, and then we'll move to Turkana on Sunday and Monday, and we'll cover the breadth and width of this country, campaigning for our presidential candidate, the Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga. And in that journey, you will see His Excellency Dr. Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka take a lead role in these campaigns, as will other leaders of other political parties. And so my last comment would be that I think from today, and I say that I'm a media person, from today until the 9th of August, watch this space. We are going to set the media agenda and the political agenda for this country until and after the next general election. I thank you for listening to me, and I want to invite Secretary General Shakila to say a few words. Asante sana.
Thank you, Senator. Members of the press, we have a statement here by the Secretary Generals of Azimio la Umoja-One Kenya Coalition, today, 1st April 2022, to reiterate what we have agreed and what we have been doing. We have gathered here today as the Secretary Generals drawn from the constituent parties under the banner of Azimio la Umoja-One Kenya Coalition political party to append our signatures on the following coalition documents: the application form for effecting the registration of Azimio la Umoja-One Kenya Coalition Party, a coalition declaration in which all the political parties constituting the coalition political party formally endorsed the Right Honorable Raila Odinga as the coalition's sole presidential candidate. A deed of agreement which officially brings all the constituent parties under Azimio la Umoja-One Kenya coalition political party. We want to reiterate our commitment to the unity, peace, stability, and prosperity of this nation as exposed in the vision of this coalition. Moving forward, we will announce our public engagements and political activities to demonstrate to Kenyans how we will transform their lives once we take office. Indeed, hakika inawezekana. Amen. Tafadhalini, tunashukuru sana. We are here today to sign the agreement of coalition, to sign the agreement ya coalition of the three-legged stool, coalition of Azimio la Umoja-One Kenya. Kwa hivyo, tunashukuru sana na kuanzia hapa we will be moving forward. Hakuna makasiriko, hakuna madanganyiko, Kenya mbele. Thank you.
Thank you very much, SG wa Wiper. Let me call upon SG wa Jubilee before I call upon Mr. Salat. You want to go? Okay. So.
Thank you very much. Mine will be very brief. On behalf of my party, KANU, we're here to announce the formation of Azimio la Umoja-One Kenya political party, whereby it's taken a long road to get us where we are, and we are happy to get here to say from here going forward, we are now going for the real politique. From the boardroom, we are moving on to now actualize this formation of these partner members who have decided to work as a team for the betterment of this country. And from here, we will speak with one voice, we will act with one objective, and we will give our team leader the necessary support, and our team leader here being the Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga, the necessary support to actualize, to push him to the presidency of this country against that which we all know, the other side, which we all know, and I repeat, we all know it will be a total risk to the people of this country to empower that other side to handle the lives of everyday Kenyans. So I say that we are here to really move as a team now, forget about the past, we've come a long way, and now we are solidly behind our team leader, the Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga. Thank you very much. Tukutane kwa uwanja, tuko sawa sasa, tuende kazi, na hiyo sasa chama cha KANU iko mbele na iko ndani kabisa. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Salat. Thank you so much. I want to break protocol a little bit to call upon Mr. David Pusing, Honorable, the Right Honorable Pusing from West Pokot, to say a few words. He'll be hosting the Right Honorable Raila Odinga and the campaign in Pokot tomorrow.
What a pleasant afternoon to witness the giving birth of Azimio One Kenya party. This is the greatest thing that has happened in this country. As the host of the first day of a serious political rally in West Pokot tomorrow, I want to welcome on behalf of Kenya Union Party, on behalf of Pokot Nation, on behalf of my party leader, Honorable Professor Lonyangapuo, we want to invite our next president, the 50th president, Raila Amolo Odinga, tomorrow, and his colleague, Principal His Excellency Kalonzo Musyoka. So mimi nasema wa Pokot tuko tayari kupokea mtoto mpichi ambaye tarehe 9 mwezi wa 8 tunaenda straight nayo na hiyo mtoto State House. Hiyo ni mtoto ni Azimio la Umoja-One Kenya. That is where everybody is, and welcome to Pokot. Welcome to the country or the county of hidden treasure. Mkuje mujione wenyewe. Asanteni.
And now I would like thank you so much, Mheshimiwa. I want to call upon the leader, the Secretary General of the ruling party, Jubilee, Mr. Kioni.
Let me take this opportunity to have it on record by thanking His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, for having helped us together with the former Prime Minister to form this movement of Azimio and get it where we are today, where we have signed to the documents in agreement with what has been led, or the summary that has been led by the SG of Wiper, and say that the President has guided us by signing into the document, not because of what there is for any one of us or for any one of the parties, but because of what this document or this movement stands for Kenyans. It's a movement that stands for the unity of this country, a movement that stands for the continuity of the development agenda that we have experienced in the last 10, 15 years. A movement that deals with the inclusivity in the management of the affairs of this country. And we are signed to a document that talks about the need to have shared prosperity. We know as we go forward what the other side stands for. It stands for those who are not keen in supporting funds like CDF, funds like the Ward Fund, the Equalization Fund, has no room for the pastoralists. And what we have seen in the recent past, makasiriko mingi, watu wa porojo, na sasa they have topped it up with matusi ambayo haijasikikana dunia hii. And we want to promise Kenyans that we will work together in the most decent manner, led by our President for the 5th term, Raila Amolo Odinga. We will move across this country together. And again, once we are through with looking for votes, because we know we'll get the votes, we will be guided by those ideals of inclusivity, unifying the country, and ensuring that every one of us shares in the prosperity of this country without any form of discrimination. So I want to thank our colleagues. We in Jubilee will work within this formation. I want to say that the President has been at the forefront in giving birth to this, together with the former Prime Minister. And I can tell you that there is no better thing that can happen to Kenya. 2022 and even in the future, this is the way things should be done. Negotiating and avoiding unnecessary politicking that becomes too expensive at the expense of development in this country. I want to thank you, Professor, na wengine, na tutakuwa pamoja na Mwenyezi Mungu atusaidie. Tusitafute ile iko kwako kwa hii agreement. Sio wewe, ni Wakenya tunataka wafaidike na yale ya mambo ambayo tumeweka agreement. Kama hiyo itafanyika, basi ndoto la rais mwenyewe na wale walienda mbele yake litakuwa limetimika. Asante sana.
Asante sana Mheshimiwa Kioni, ninakushukuru sana. Sasa ninamuita Secretary General wa ODM na ambaye atakuwa seneta wa Nairobi kuanzia mwezi wa Agosti mwaka huu, Edwin Sifuna.
Asante sana Profesa, viongozi wote wa vyama mbalimbali ambao wako hapa leo. Mimi kwa sababu wanasema mimi ndio mwenye harusi, sitakuwa na maneno mengi, ila kwanza kuchukua nafasi hii kushukuru viongozi wa One Kenya Alliance kwa kuonyesha ule moyo wa ujasiri na patriotism ya kuweka kwamba kumekuweko na tofauti pale nyuma kati ya vyama hivi, haswa katika muungano wetu wa NASA, lakini wanavyosema Waswahili, wakosanao ndio wapatanao. Leo hii nashukuru sana dadangu Shakila akiwa katibu mkuu wa chama cha Wiper. Yeye mwenyewe amesema hakuna makasiriko. Si mumesikia? Sasa nataka na hakuna madanganyiko. Na nafurahi sana ndugu yangu Wambua hapa tumeshafanya handshake na wawa. Tunaenda kutembea pamoja. Ukituona katika uwanja tutakuwa tunatembea mimi, Shakila na Wambua. Hiyo ndio squad yetu sasa kuanzia leo. Kama kikosi cha kama kikosi cha Azimio la Umoja-One Kenya Alliance. So mine is really to salute our leaders both in One Kenya and in Azimio, that they have shown statesmanship, that in fact all of us recognize that there is an existential threat facing this country. I can assure you, and I was speaking to my brother Senator Wambua, if indeed we were to allow the scourge that is rearing its head to visit our great nation, that same plane that would be carrying Sifuna to exile will have Senator Wambua inside. Because Senator Wambua, I can assure you, if we let those thugs become leaders in this country, there will be no space for Sifuna, there will be no space for Shakila. Makau Mutua, you will be the first one to be deported. And we all know this. So this is why we have come together as these great leaders here to say that now we are going to work together, we are going to move together. Jambo la mwisho, sisi ambao tulikuwa katika mazungumzo ya nchi hii kuhusu ni nini masuala magani ambayo yanaweza kubadilika. Tumeona wengine wanasherekea, wanasema ati rege imesimama. Mimi nataka kuwakumbusha lile swala la kuhakikisha kuna kina mama wa kutosha ndani ya bunge. Hilo swala bado halijatatuliwa. Na hawa kina mama wako hapa, Senator atakwambia, the women of Kenya have not given up on the 2/3 gender rule. The people who believe in devolution, like Senator Wambua, watu wa Makueni, watu wa Kitui, watu wa Machakos, hawaja give up on their desire kuona kwamba pesa za kutosha zinaingia ndani ya mashinani. Vijana wetu, they still want solutions to their problem and they want their lives to be uplifted. Kwa hivyo nataka kuhakikishia, ukiona hiki kikosi hapa, Mheshimiwa Nick Salat, haya masuala yote, wale wenye majibu ya haya mambo yote ni hiki kikosi ambayo unakiona hapa mbele, wanaongozwa na Mheshimiwa Rais Uhuru Kenyatta, kiongozi wetu Mheshimiwa Raila Odinga, viongozi wa One Kenya akiwemo Mheshimiwa Kalonzo Musyoka na wengine wote waliomo pale akiwemo Gideon Moi na wenzake. Kwa hivyo yangu ni kusema asante sana, tunashukuru sana kwa uamuzi huu wenu leo kwamba tutatembea pamoja, na kuanzia leo hautaona msukumano, makasiriko wala madanganyiko. Asante sana dadangu Shakila. Thank you very much.
The others are running with it. Right?
Yes.
Well, first of all, let me just thank the leaders who have spoken. I think they have spoken very well. I want to ask if there are any questions from the press, and then perhaps one or two of my brothers back here will say something about something else. Are there any questions? Yes. Could you please raise your voice? Yes. Yes.
We started a conversation of zoning of the country, and with the primaries here also the ODM members like Caliban were saying zoning will come, it will be detrimental to the ODM leader Raila Odinga. Have you been able to resolve that issue of zoning?
I think, Prof, we were just talking about it this morning. After this coalition is registered, we will sit as the leaders of this coalition to discuss how we are going to conduct our affairs in the coalition. So it is not a question of ODM and Jubilee alone. I am sure Wiper have thoughts on it. I am sure KANU have thoughts on it. And in the structure of the coalition, there is actually an organ that encompasses all the Secretary Generals who shall be sitting regularly to determine how we are going to conduct our affairs within the coalition. So please don't address us as ODM and Jubilee anymore. This is Azimio la Umoja-One Kenya coalition party. Thank you very much.
No, just a minute. I think let Mr. Kioni respond to that question.
And whatever decision that will come out of the Azimio team that you are seeing here is the one that will give us the maximum number of votes. That is the guiding principle. And we are ready to give and take, because we do not want to put this country into a spin again because of personal greeds and egos that we cannot sacrifice. It's very important that we be guided by the global picture as opposed to the smaller issues. Ingine kidogo tu, those who are celebrating, for us, I can tell you I have been a major proponent of BBI. I am happy with the ruling. We didn't lose. We won. 5 issues out of 7, we got them right. The worst was to tell us that there was a basic structure. What was it called? Basic. Yeah, that thing was thrown out. I'm even missing the basic structures doctrine. That thing was the worst thing, and the fact that it is off the table, we will now be able to address the problems of Kenyans, like Mheshimiwa Sifuna has said, because the problems are still with us, and Kenyans still want solutions to those problems.
Thank you.
So we are happy, and Legi will be back.
Thank you. Can you raise your voice?
My name is Irene Wonderful Capital. One of the partners within the One Kenya Alliance, had said that OCA is a list of individuals elected from this particular position. Secondly, the parties that signed the regional agreement at KTN, we still have the same parties signing this.
They are the same parties. They are the same parties that are signing this agreement today. The same parties that signed at KICC. So there's no difference. Let me just also say that, of course, now Kenya is a part of Azimio la Umoja-One Kenya. The political parties in Azimio, this coalition political party, come as individual political parties, not as OCA. KANU came as KANU. Now Kenya has come as now Kenya. Other political parties have come as individual political parties. And as you know, the Honorable Karua was with us here the other day, and she, in a very good ceremony, joined Azimio la Umoja. So I hope that answers your question.
Professor, just one.
No, you clarify that. I can clarify that. Can I clarify that?
No, just
OCA is very live. OCA is coalition bounded by cooperation agreements. Yes. And we are still getting even more members. I am saying that OCA is not dead. OCA is very much alive, and there are more parties coming to OCA. It's a coalition bounded by cooperation agreements. So please know that OCA is not dead. Even there's another party has come to join us very soon, of the former President Kibaki's son. He has joined OCA. So OCA is growing, and it is not dead. Yeah? So it is a coalition of cooperation agreement. Thank you.
Let me just yes. Yes, now Kenya is a part of Azimio la Umoja-One Kenya. It is.
They have signed.
Yeah, it is. It is. Yeah, now Kenya is.